Well, hello and welcome back to the Card Closet. It is another episode of TTM Then and Now, where we go back in time to look at something we got from the past, and then we'll catch up on the mailbox this week. So our then portion starts with an autograph my brother got through the mail, one of my all-time favorite New York Yankees. It is Willie Randolph. Willie played 18 years in the major leagues, part of a 35-year career as coach and as manager, as well as being a player. When he finished his playing career, he was fifth all time at playing second base, games at second base. He was also a co-captain of the Yankees along with Ron Guidry. And we mentioned his coaching career and managing career. He was manager of the New York Mets. And he never got another shot after that time with the Mets. And I think he got kind of a raw deal because I think he's a great baseball man and probably should have got another chance to manage in the big leagues. So Willie Randolph is how we got his autograph then on a 3x5 card. And that's how we start today's episode. So let's take a look at our mailbox from this week. Yes, indeed. It's time to check the mailbox for the week that has brought us to this October the 1st. Happy October, everybody. It's the best month of the year. And I'm not just saying that because my birthday falls in this month. I just love October. We're not going to talk about the result of the Yankee-Red Sox game last night. We're just not going to talk about it. But we are going to talk about these great returns because we have, I believe, there's 11 in the stack there. So let's go. First one is Metroplex, Michigan. And we have Stan Clark with the Mariners, part of the 88 set, which we are working on. And we're getting to the point in the 88 set where some of the, most of the guys that sign regularly we have already gotten. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So it's getting a little bit harder. And there's Stan Clark. So we're happy to get Mr. Stan Clark. And we'll check out this one here, another 88 Topps, Jim Gantner. So Jim Gantner's autograph there in the thin blue ink. We see Stan Clark in the back with the thicker blue ink. Nashville, Tennessee. Got to spend New Year's there and celebrating my nephew and my daughter's 21st birthdays this past year. And Mark Parent. So Mark Parent at the top is the Stadium Club card, and then the 88 Topps. So right out of the gate today, we go 3 for 3 to get 88 Topps. And we are definitely happy about adding those to the collection. Baltimore, Maryland is next up. Oh, and this is a vintage card. Ronnie Hansen, Baltimore Orioles shortstop. Ron Hansen signed in blue ink right over top of the facsimile autograph. A 1959 Topps card. This is one of the extras. My brother John and our dad, put together a 59 set. After he passed all of his extras, we put together a second 59 set. And these are the extras or doubles beyond that. So Ron Hansen, let's get Ron in a holder and put him up over here. So I've really been enjoying lately the vintage, sending out vintage and tracking down cards of guys that sign and finding guys that are still active doing it. San Diego, California is next. And Bob Weiss. So this was a vintage card I picked up at a flea market a couple of weeks ago. I looked at that card and I thought, boy, I hope Bob Weiss is an active signer because that card would look fantastic autographed, and it does. And we got it back. So Bob Weiss, former player, coach in the NBA. Bob Weiss. So another return. That's like our second or third basketball return. Phoenix, Arizona is next up. And more vintage. Joey Amalfitano, second baseman here with the Cubs on this 65 And then Joe Amalfitano went on to be a coach for a long time, manager for the Baltimore Orioles. So Joey Amalfitano, another cool vintage card, 65. That's a set, not an autograph set. It's hard enough to collect just the card set. I'm building a 65 set. I'm down to 2 cards to go. But I'm glad to get Joe Amalfitano in my autograph collection. Cool vintage there. So 3 vintage opens in a row. Cleveland, Ohio is where this next return is from. And Rick Manning. Rick Manning with the Brewers, 1988. And a double hit there. We got the 83 and the 79. So a nice triple dip from Rick Manning. Let's get him in frame a little bit there as we're running out of space. Spokane, Washington next up. And Spokane, Washington, we got a bonus card. We got Don Gordon. So there's Don Gordon, 88 tops, and Mr. Gordon sent along an extra card with some information on the back there. So I love that. So bonus autograph cards from Mr. Don Gordon and another 88 top. So my last episode I feel like was a little light on 88s, but we're doing great today as we go to our farthest return, Honolulu, Hawaii. Honolulu, Hawaii. And it is our first ever golf return, Scott Simpson. So 90 Pro Set, 91 Pro Set golf. And he signed the bonus 3x5 card. So Scott Simpson, our first ever golf return. So those Pro Set cards, we have a couple of sets each of those, and I started going through those and picking out guys that sign and sending them out. So that is exciting. I thought it could be either Scott Simpson, which it turned out to be, or Sid Fernandez is the other guy I sent to in Hawaii, Santa Clarita, California. One of my homemade holders and another vintage, Chuck Esigian. What am I talking about today? Los Angeles Dodgers in ballpoint pen. Chuck Esigian, a nice autograph in the blue sky up there. And we're down to one more. Hartford, Connecticut. So we got so far 3 different sports, including our first ever golf, basketball, and Bob Weiss. We have a blank index card from our friend in Hartford, Connecticut, and that turns out to be, Jim Jensen. So, Crash, if you were with us just last week, we sent to the wrong Jim Jensen, and I have it right here. We sent to Jim Jensen, who played for the Broncos, and Mr. Jim Jensen at that time was nice enough to return it, send me a nice note saying, hey, I'm not the guy you want, because I mentioned this Jim Jensen right here as I put the first one down. This Jim Jensen went to high school down Route 611 from where I went to high school at Central Bucks West High School. So to me in the early 80s, early to mid 80s, it was cool to have a guy that was somewhat local playing in the NFL. And that was Jim Jensen, who played so many positions. He was listed as a backup quarterback, and he played wide receiver and a number of different things. So the first Jim Jensen that I sent to erroneously, sent back that postcard, set me straight. I found the right address, and that led me to getting the Jim Jensen that I originally set out for, and get his autograph and get it returned. So there you have it. Our kickoff to the month of October. Nice returns that cover football, baseball, basketball, and golf. Vintage up to 88, actually up to 92, because we got a 92 Stadium Club card and some cool stuff in between. We opened the episode with a look back at the autograph we obtained from Willie Randolph through the mail. So we had some fun with this episode. I hope you did watching it. Please hit the like button. Definitely subscribe if you have not done so. If you know someone be interested, share this and let them know about what we're doing. And of course, I really love seeing the comments. So let me know, what was your favorite that we got back today? Do you have any thoughts about Willie Randolph's career or memories about Willie Randolph's career? And if there's someone that you know that signs from the vintage years of baseball, football, basketball, hockey is coming. We have some hockey sent out. Please let us know. We'll try to get those out. So until next time, farewell.